Hello everybody, the History Guy here, and from time to time I like to do a couple of things. One is I like to take first looks at games, sometimes without having ever played them before, and another is occasionally I like to kind of dive into the world of city builders, usually city builders that have kind of a historical bent to them, things like Banished or Ostriv. So today, a game that just went live on Steam today, February 1st, 2019, is the game Foundation, which is described by its creators as a new era of organic city building simulation. It says it's a gridless, sprawling medieval city building simulation with a heavy focus on organic development and monument creation. I literally just bought the game. I think it's on sale right now, so it was like $27 or something. Just installed it and just booted it up, so you are taking a first look with me at this game. I know very little, next to nothing about it, so we're just going to go right into a game, new game. I'm going to go, though, with, I guess we'll go with Hills, because that's kind of what the default is here, and we'll hit Start Game, and we're just going to find out what this thing's all about. And we'll take a look at it together, do kind of a first look, and maybe just a little bit of a review in the process. So I don't know. I believe the graphics are set to medium right now on this thing. So here we go. Okay. I guess we don't get any kind of a tutorial with this that I'm aware of. So it looks like we have to buy land. So first of all, I would just say it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to click in the mouse wheel to kind of be able to turn. So that works. I love how it looks. It definitely feels like kind of a medieval area. And there's no quests, so I guess there must be quests that you can do. You have a villager list, workplace list. So I guess let's buy some land. I guess we get this land for free. Okay, now we get quest. Build a village center. All right. So let's find where it is that we build things. Must be up here. Here we go. Build public buildings. Perfect. Village center. Awesome, let's do it. Alright, so I guess we can zoom in some because it looks like a village center is nothing but a couple of... Hey! We've got some villagers! So, 8 new buildings unlocked. New zone extraction is available. Looks like now we can build lumber camp, gathering hut, stonecutter camp, sawmill, well, and warehouse. Raise your villager's status to commoner. Okay, that's kind of cool that villagers have different statuses that they can get to. I'm thinking lumber camp's going to be important. Let's gather up some of these trees. I guess we got to keep it within our realm here. Did that actually kind of queue up to build? I guess it did. Now we have to assign a builder to said mode. So my apologies if I seem like I'm fumbling my way around, because I am. Okay, they level up. This is really very cool. I'm liking this already because your villagers aren't just generic people. They actually gain skills in particular areas as they do things. So I like that. Now, do we need to actually assign them to the task of the lumber camp? I'm not entirely sure of that, but we'll figure it out as we go. Because we're also going to build a gathering hut somewhere here. I guess that looks like a good spot for that. You are a builder, sir. Now, how do we assign you to a building? Alright, so they're going to fetch some resources, so maybe they're all ready. Looks like they're going to go ahead and start the process on their own. I like that. I love how this looks. This is pretty cool. There's my man building. I feel like, just right off the bat, I feel like I'm going to really like this game. It's day 2 of week 1. Alright, we're probably going to need a well. I would guess we need some water. So let's get another builder going. Get somebody to build that. Maybe we'll just assign kind of everybody as builders for now. They're all in their early 20s. We've got the lumber camp, so now I guess what we need is a woodcutter. You, sir, are now a woodcutter, Alain. So get over there and start cutting some wood, please. I think we probably need to assign some of these folks to be foragers. Let's start finding some food. Hunter-gatherers, you shall gather for me. Thank you. There's no extraction zone for the woodcutter. Alright, so we've got to set an extraction zone, I guess. We can build walls. I like that a lot. That's kind of cool. General, decoration. So we're looking at territory here. I guess we can see, you can buy additional land, things like that. So let me look around a little bit and then come back and we'll see what's going on. Alright, so I've gone ahead and opened up some things as well as the help menu, which seems to be definitely the best place to learn about how to do the game. So first of all, I've opened up some of the various helpful tables that you can have open, so you can see things like your village list and villager list and what they each do as far as their jobs are, whether they're employed or not. You can see your resource list to see what you have stockpiles of. You can see basic information about your village. You've got 8 newcomers right now. Immigration will happen in 57 days. You can authorize different upgrades. You can see trading as far as neighboring cities and what you can buy and sell and how you unlock those trade routes, as well as the budget as far as upkeep costs and expenses, things like that. So I've got all those things open, and I can see too that much like the game Ostriv, which I also very much like, you can see that paths develop from the city center to various places where you build things. So here are your first villagers. I'm looking at the help menu now. Each villagers have needs if not fulfilled. Villager happiness will decrease. Each villager's happiness will impact the global happiness of your population, which I guess we can see right up here. The global happiness right now is 0, so I guess it's not good, it's not bad. Right here we've also got our stockpile information like tools and food, labor, our kingdom, our clergy power. So there's a lot to this game I can see already. If you wish to stop immigration, use the immigration checkbox on the top left of the screen. Alright, there are more buildings to construct now. Yep, very cool. Most buildings need workers to produce goods. Now, tell me about finding the zoning tool on the top right of the screen. Right here, there we go, paint development zones. You need to paint zones to allow tree cutting, stone collection, and berry gathering. Residential zoning allows villagers to build their houses. Okay, so that's cool. So we'll stop right there for now. I'm going to keep that open, but we're going to go ahead to paint our development zones, and right now it's just extraction is what we're looking at. So I guess we just paint some extraction zones to let them know where they're allowed to extract things, and we're basically going to pretty much extract everything right now, just so we can kind of get things going. I don't have a lot of land right now, so there's not going to be a lot that's extracted. But let's go ahead then and unpause the game and get going again. So now we'll start seeing people doing things. I do have Sigismund is unemployed. He's got a nice Anglo-Saxon name going on there. Let's see. Forager, stonecutter. I guess we'll go woodcutter at least for now until we build some more things. Is there anything else I need to build right now? We've got a well. We don't have a sawmill actually. So let's get a sawmill going. And we'll put it right here near the city center somewhere. We'll let the builders get working on that. So everybody now has got some kind of a task. Either forager, builder, woodcutter. And it looks like they are foraging, getting some food going. We have, right now, 13 berries. We've got 10 woolen cloth, 15 tools, no wood. So hopefully, now that we've assigned some tasks, where are our woodcutters, and are they actually cutting wood? Okay. I'm not entirely sure. I would certainly think so, because I've assigned those areas. So yeah, we are gathering wood now. That's good. So let's go ahead and continue reading through this. Good luck. You should now be ready to rule over your village. Try to complete all your missions. Top left of the screen. So right now our mission is 2 free territories if we raise a villager's status to commoner. So I guess the question is, how do we do that? And I don't know exactly how we get villagers to build houses. Maybe that automatically happens once we've got a sawmill in place and we can start producing the wood for that. Well, I guess we'll find out here in a minute. So let's speed things up a little bit. We're already on day 6 of week 1. I would guess there's probably going to be seasons to all of this. We're going to probably need some folks to start planting, get a farm going, things like that. Okay, so still working on the sawmill. We've completed the stone cutter camp because there's some stone here, and I wanted to kind of get going on that, but let me slow things down for just a minute. I'm going to move one of my builders over to stone cutting now. None of them have leveled up yet. Now we have a quest to build and set up a market. Monument, yeah, I guess that's market is considered a monument. Alright, what kind are we building? I guess just any kind. Food stall, goods stall, buildings parts list. Okay. Generates revenue by selling goods to the villagers. So there's different parts to the market. Alright, so how do we build the first part of it? I guess we build a food stall, huh? Let's put the market right, I don't know, right by the well, perhaps? Now we've got some clear land over here. Let's put it right there. Alright, we'll start construction of a market. Oh, assign a new market tender, sell. Yeah, so we're selling food in the market. I'm still waiting. What are we waiting on? Oh, we're waiting on stone to finish the sawmill. So that's why we just got the stone going. So that's good. So we're going to get that market going. We've got everybody working on some things. I think we've got a decent amount of food. We've got 38 berries for now. So let's get all that stuff going, and then we'll see what happens next. Okay, so we've got the food stall here for the start of a market. So I'm going to assign Barbara, who's one of our foragers, as a market tender. And then we need to sell the berries in the market. So I guess once we've done that, let's see. Slot 1, yep, berries. There we go. And looks like we gained some gold for that, which I've been losing gold, so I guess I need some. That's good. So that'll start generating revenue. Okay. Have a new quest. Unlock a trade route to get tools. Alright, cool. So we can unlock a trade route, looks like, with some stuff we don't have, which is, I'm guessing that's... What is that? That is, I would guess it's lumber. So once we finally gather enough stone and we can finish this sawmill, and it looks like we're getting ready to do that now, then we'll be able to... Oh, they're building the well with the stone first. There we go. Perfect. So now we'll gather some stone. We'll finish our sawmill. That'll produce some lumber, which I would guess we will not only use to unlock this trade route, but also allow us to start building homes. So we'll see what happens next. Oh, hey, something happened. A message from the kingdom. The kingdom is recognizing your efforts in establishing your settlement. I am but your humble servant. Alright, so I guess we have influence points that we gain from the king. That's cool. So our villagers have reached a new status, serf. This is my little warning thing here. New zone residential is available. 6 new buildings unlocked. So we've got a now zone for residential. So that's green, just like it is in SimCity. So that's cool. So I guess we'll start putting our houses over here. Yeah, there's no grids. I like that. You can just kind of say, all right, this little blob of an area is going to be residential, and I didn't mean to put that hole there. So there's that. We're going to start building housing, but of course we don't have a sawmill yet, so that may take some time. Let's speed things up a little bit here. We got our lovely villager over here working her stall. Somebody came over to buy some, but she wasn't there. So she went over to gather some more. Alright, now we're working on the sawmill. Excellent. We got to get that 12 stone over there. Let's see what the villagers are up to. I guess we can probably assign one of our builders to doing something else. Alright, you're going to be the carpenter. Jacob. He's actually a level 1 builder now, so maybe that wasn't the best idea, but we'll go with it. Carpentering and building can kind of go hand in hand. Yeah, I know we lack space for... Oh, hey, a house just went up. Excellent. Julian and Sigismund live in this particular home. So hopefully eventually that'll lead to some better things. Let's come kind of look out and see our village here. Once we've gathered up enough lumber, we can unlock this trade route. And I guess we're getting closer to villager status of commoner, which will unlock some more space as well. So we'll come back in a little bit and see how that's coming. All right, so we hit the date of immigration, and 2 new villagers are joining my village. So, you know what? I'm thinking, at least for now, we're going to put a halt to immigration. We're building the wall, folks. No, I just want to make sure I don't overextend myself and don't have enough food and things like that. So let's make sure everything that I currently have is taken care of, that we get housing for everyone. Once we've got housing for everyone and we make sure we've got enough food, then we can worry about allowing additional villagers to come in. I don't want to make that mistake early on of starving my people because I got too many people and not enough to feed them all. The splendor of your village unlocked a new tier of unlockables. So let's pause for just a second. I want to see what all's going on here. It looks like we can build, you know, we're probably going to need a warehouse at some point. We definitely want a stonemason at some point. So we'll get a stonemason hut going right over here, right by the stone cutters area. I don't think we need anything else there right now. We can build a rustic church. Let's get everything else built that needs built first before I worry about that. But it will be nice at some point to get all those things going. And a forester camp as well. I would guess a forester is going to be there to kind of reforest and get us some new trees planted when the time comes. Got a lot of folks just standing around with nothing to do. Maybe we need an additional stone cutter because I'm feeling like we've got too many woodcutters at the moment. I've got plenty of wood and not enough stone because I've got 78 wood right now, no stone. So let's get some more stone going here so we can finish up this sawmill finally, because I've already assigned somebody as a carpenter. I gotta say, I'm really I'm liking where this is going. This is an alpha 1.000201 of this game. So it's early release. It's got a long way to go, but man, there's a lot of potential here. And I'm feeling like I'm really going to enjoy this game. I guess we got to see what depth it has. And it already, I saw in the menu, had a place for mod. So there's obviously a lot of ways of being creative with this game and modifying it. So I'm excited about that as well, because I know a lot was done with Banished as far as mods go. Alright, so we still need more housing. We can unlock that trade route. Alright, we're starting to make some income now, so that's nice. I want to pause for just a second and take a look at the situation. We still don't have enough houses for everybody. We've got 2 houses right now. Probably going to have to designate some further areas, but I guess once we can unlock some more territory, that'll solve that problem. So I've got to get... Let's look at our resources here. I don't even see a place on the resource list for lumber. Maybe it'll appear once we actually start producing some. So we've got 1 carpenter assigned. You can have as many as 3. We've got 2 new folks that we need to assign a task, I guess. So I'm actually going to assign one of them as a carpenter. And where are we at? We've got 10 tools. We've got just a little bit of stone. I'm going to go ahead and assign another one as a stone cutter. Let's get that stone really kind of built up, because I think we're going to need it for a lot of things. Alright, sawmill's working. We've got a carpenter, a forger, stone cutter, builder. We don't really need a builder right now, but let's see what else can be built besides housing. I want to designate some additional residential zones, because it feels like that's kind of why we're not building additional housing right now, is that we don't have enough residential zones. Right clicking does that. So there we go. So hopefully that'll get some more houses going. You can see they're already going up. Once we get our 20 lumber, we've got 4 right now. We'll unlock that trade zone. We'll see what happens next. So we're on to week 5, day 6, and I've gone ahead and authorized immigration again. We've got 2 new villagers joining. I need the workers, honestly, because I'd like to get more people working on various tasks, and I've got everybody kind of stretched thin at the moment. So we've got a stonemason going now. I don't know exactly what the stonemason's going to be producing, but we've got our 20. So let's unlock the trade route. Excellent. So we get 2 free territories now. So let's pause for just a second and look at the new tasks. Set up your first trade route, build a warehouse, assign tools to the warehouse, allow tool purchase from the trading panel. So let's go ahead and do that. And we also get to unlock some new things. So let's go ahead and get our, no, not that. We want a warehouse built. All right, we're gonna put that in the center of town here too. Maybe we'll put the warehouse up here on this little hill because it seems like a terrible place to build a house. I don't know. All right, let's get that built. I only have one builder right now, but I've got 2 more folks coming. I gotta be careful. I want to watch the food because it's getting a little low. So I might want to assign one of my 2 new villagers as a gatherer. I'm gonna need farms at some point. I guess I haven't unlocked the ability to farm just yet. There's my new employees. So one of them definitely gonna be a forager. New zone reforestation is available. A new building unlocked is a forester camp. Let's definitely get that going. I guess we'll build it right here. And we'll go ahead and assign you as our forester when the time comes, Antonia. So once we get that warehouse built, we'll be able to unlock that trade route. Then we can get some new areas, new zones open as well. So our warehouse is built. We've actually added a couple new villagers again, so I shut off immigration once again. Let's go ahead and get these folks built. We're going to add one as a transporter. I'm not exactly sure what that'll do except to help move stuff around a little faster. I've also sorted my villagers by what they do to make it a little easier to see that. So let's go ahead and assign. What are we looking for? Tools. Excellent. So we will accept tools. I guess that's how that works. Oh, we got a, okay, we do have a transporter. We've actually got 2 now. I don't think we need 2 of those. Forager, cutter. Yeah, we're a little low on food. Let's add another forager for now. So we've got 3 of those going. All right, so build a warehouse, assign tools to a warehouse, allow tool purchase from the trading panel. So where's our trading panel? There we go. Right here. So we're going to allow tool purchase. Perfect. Tools. Yes. Buy until inventory reaches the value. There we go. Set up our first trade route. Build and complete forester camp. I can't plant without proper zoning. Forester, yeah, I know that. So now I need to pause because I should be able to unlock new zones. So let's look at the territory here. We get to add this one free, and we're going to add... You know what? I want to try to keep it kind of all in one place, I guess. So we'll add this one here. All right, so we've added 2 new zones. So now we're going to give the forester some area that they can reforest. And since the forester's right here, I guess we'll go with this land right here. So this will be the Sherwood Forest, so to speak, kind of the area that people can't do other things. We're going to need to add some more residential because I need more area for my folks to be able to build their homes. And I guess this is all my territory here, so how about... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, I bought over here, that's why. Alright, more residential land. We got a lot more trees that we can start gathering from as well, so we're going to kind of make all of this an extraction area. We're painting, it's fun. Happy little trees that are about to be cut down. Excellent. Alright. So it appears right now what my serfs need most is they've got water, they've got lodging, they've got berries. They need church. So it's time to build a church, and then I guess we're going to need to assign someone to be clergy at that point. So let's get ourselves a rustic church going here. Oh, we've got to add actual parts to the church too. So that's kind of cool. I guess we just start with the core of said church. We'll build the church right about... I don't know. That's where my foresting is supposed to go. Up on this hill right here. That looks like a nice place to build a church. I guess we need a door to said church, huh? Yeah, okay, cool. What don't I have that I need? Has a bell tower. Oh, it needs to have a bell tower. Okay. I gotcha. Small tower A. We got to have a bell tower on the church. Now we can start construction. You can see right here, it kind of tells you what all it has to have. Excellent. Building ourselves a nice little church, and you can completely customize, so I think that's very, very cool as well. Loving the possibilities and the ways in which you can kind of make this village your own. So I'm really excited about this. Well, I'll kind of play in a little bit more and give you a few more highlights just to kind of give you a little bit more of a first look into later stages of the game. But there's obviously a lot more to this that I have yet to unlock. All right, our small rustic church is built. We've got a couple more villagers joining. It took a while to build the church. There was a lot of resources involved in that. And now that we've got it built, we're going to have to assign a priest. We've completed the quest to raise villager status to commoner because of the fact that we added a church. So we've unlocked some new buildings. Farm field is now available. A lot of new things happening here. Now we can add wheat farm, a windmill, a bakery. We're going to need to assign somebody as a priest. And I'm thinking, Alain, you look like a good person for the job. I guess we got to import a priest. I guess you don't just make somebody a priest. So I guess we'll have to find out how we get said priest. It's probably somebody that has to be added by getting them to actually kind of immigrate to your village. So we'll take a look at a little bit of farming, and then I think I'm actually going to stop right here. Obviously, there's a lot more to it, but we'll take a look at farming, and down the road, we're going to have sheep farm, weaver's hut, tailor's workshop. But this is really just a first look, and I think you've gotten a pretty good first look. So once we look at farming, we'll kind of wrap it up, and then if you guys really want to see a series on this, I'll probably do one. All right, so we have our first farmers, and I've got my wheat farm built, and they're starting to plant the wheat in the areas that I've designated for a wheat farm. I've got this area designated here for a wheat farm. I did add another area of land, which increases my taxes, but otherwise didn't cost anything. Speaking of taxes, I have a bit of an issue right now with finances, and that is that I'm spending a lot more than I'm taking in. So I've got to start finding ways to make money, and one of the only ways I really know how to do that would be to sell some things that I'm producing. So I'm trying to open up trade routes and do that, but so far nothing happening. We're getting some more houses built. I'm not going to allow any more immigrants until we get everybody caught up with houses and get a functioning economy. Just to show you what else is available to be built right now. Bakery, windmill, which I guess would grind the... so basically, you take the wheat, you grind the wheat in a windmill, and then you turn that ground wheat into bakery, into bread. And of course, bread's also something I can probably sell for money if I overproduce it. We can produce a sheep farm, we can get a weaver's hut, and a tailor's workshop, so those are all connected. So you can kind of start to see how this all works. So very, very similar to Banished in a lot of ways, with a couple notable exceptions. One is I feel like the graphics are a little more fun, a little more interesting. Also is, of course, the aspect of the villagers. They level up. Now, I've noticed with these villagers that they don't go past level 1 right now. Once they hit level 1, they're kind of maxed out. And I'm wondering if once they get a little older, or maybe they get a little higher rank, maybe at that point they can level up further. So I'm trying to find... There's a commoner right here. So the commoner... she goes to the rustic church. No, so she's still also maxed out at level 1. So there's probably a way at some point they can level up higher. I don't know what that is yet. So that's part of it. And of course, seeing the needs, that's pretty common as well. That's similar to Banished. But so allowing them to focus on something that they actually get better at is certainly unique. So I can see a lot of potential here, and obviously I haven't even touched the surface of all that's available to this. We can build walls, so I'm wondering if at some point there's an issue of protection and things like that, or if that's just something that the king provides. So we'll get into more of that if I do an actual series on this. So let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below if you have specific questions you want me to answer if I do a series. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing a series in this game at some point. This really was just kind of a first look and a little bit of a review. Obviously, having not touched the whole game yet, there's more to be done. Looks like they're already harvesting the crops. So I don't know if there's an actual seasons to all of this, because right now I'm in week 15. So it doesn't appear that there are specific seasons. Maybe that comes at some point later on. Like I said, this is in alpha. Still got a long way to go. So that's all for now. We'll come back and maybe do a series at some point down the road. Until then, thanks for watching. Please hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you again soon.